Now, very exciting news. We are all ready to continue our Super Monkey Ball block. Next up, ready to roll, we have Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD All Worlds by Peas. Let's get started.
Oh my gracious! This was an interesting intro. I was actually in the middle of plugging all my stuff anyway. Y'all know me. Hello, I am Peas. I have my amazing commentators with me, Swim and Deadline. If y'all would like to say hi too.
Hello, I'm Deadline.
Again.
You may know me from approximately 5 minutes ago.
All right, give me 1 sec. I gotta fix a very scuffed. There we go. Come on, can we get some more light? There we go. Nice. We got some more light.
Man, you're not having all your lights ready.
So
forgetting about my light from my
So this is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. This game released in 2019, like literally 5 years ago on the dot, as a remaster to the amazing Wii launch title. I know not a lot of people may like Banana Blitz for its jumping antics and motion controls, going from this, but the main gimmick is we get to use this little bad boy right here. But I'm using the PS5 controller out of preference. But in any case, my favorite addition to this game is not, you probably may have seen them by accident because I was trying to get ready for my intro, but we get to play as Sonic. This little blue blur, he's the best character to use in the game, and you may notice that there are stats. So this game and Banana Rumble are the only two Monkey Ball games where character stats actually do matter. Like, look at Baby, for example, really good speed, not so good jumping, and then Yan Yan has the best jump, but she's very slow. They altered a lot of mechanics in this game versus the Wii version, and we're going to get more into that as we get into the run here. So if y'all wouldn't mind yapping real quick as I make sure that my stuff is all loaded up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yapping is what we do the best. That's what we're here for. Yeah. So, Banana Blitz HD basically was the Monkey Ball series' first attempt to come back after 7 years of complete absence, basically. We basically got this remake in 2019, followed by Banana Mania, and then Banana Rumble. So you could say that like the comeback of the Monkey Ball series is all because of this game, and it's pretty cool that we're able to talk about this series nowadays.
It's also worth mentioning that with all 10 worlds, there's going to be a little bit of a difference between this and the last story mode run. This world has a bonus stage in it, or each world has a bonus stage in it, as well as a boss fight at the end, which is, I'll say, like a relative first. It's a first for this style of Monkey Ball game to have a boss fight in this manner, but I don't think it's technically the first like enemy fights in the game, or in the game series. Because like adventure and stuff, there were like enemies that you've fought in previous games, but this is the first one to have like a dedicated boss fight stage at the end of each world.
Yeah, we'll get more into that because World 1 just like nothing to talk about. So I'll give myself a countdown this time. So 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, go.
That's more numbers than you needed.
Gotta have something in there.
Exactly. So as mentioned before, this is the first Monkey Ball game, or I guess the second Monkey Ball game to have basically a gimmick, adventure with the spells and the game being really fun, in quotes. Oh, I love Unity for that one. What a good start. What an amazing start.
For 20 seconds.
Talk about the wacky collision of this game where like everything has collision. It's not just like a flat plane.
So I did this run on GDQ's Disaster Relief Done Quick, and instead of calling it stage collision or bridge collision, I call it inting collision because I play a lot of games competitively, and inting is a word for intentionally throwing, and whenever this game does this to me, it's throwing. So therefore, inting collision. So we don't play bonuses. We get out of here and we just keep on going.
Yeah, if you're familiar with bonus stages in the previous entries in the franchise, they are just completely optional. As soon as you fall out, you advance to the next stage, and the same thing applies here.
And so the big quality of life change this game received over the Wii version is that in between stages on the Wii, you could change your characters and pick whatever stage you want. But in this game, you can just go straight to the next one. And you may notice that I picked main game as opposed to time attack. That's because we can't use Sonic in time attack for some stupid reason to this day.
Yeah, I still don't know why they did that.
He's an unlockable character, so maybe they just like couldn't program that in. I don't know. Nice skip.
Ooh, very cool.
So I could have missed that because Unity is very awesome. That's it.
Yeah, as we saw like 20 seconds of the run back there.
Yep, again, all 3 of the Monkey Ball games you're going to be seeing tonight are made in Unity, which means that a lot of things just kind of transfer between them, but at the same time they are their own unique games in a lot of ways too. But one thing that is consistent is that Unity Collision is an adventure when it comes to Monkey Ball games.
Yeah.
And here we go, the
Here we
first
have the,
boss fight.
Yeah.
Want me to talk about it while you like do it, Peas, or Deadline? You
Go for it.
All right. You let me embarrass myself. Let's go. Essentially, every boss has a gimmick with how you have to deal damage to them in the form of like that pink glowing spot that's on the bird's head. The monkeys and Sonic can interact with the pink spot and in a way deal damage to each boss. Each boss, I'll say, has a health bar, but like not all of them use that health bar properly, if that makes sense. One boss in the desert world that we'll get to that's a little bit different in that sense.
Good RNG there.
Nice boss fight.
So that I almost got 4 for 4 bird blowing wind because that's the fastest cycle that you want. And as Swim may have mentioned, most of these boss fights do have RNG.
I did not mention that, but you're absolutely right.
I thought you did actually. But anyway, for now there isn't like a way to like know what RNG we're gonna get or a way to manipulate it. We just have to adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I love losing my speed there.
Clip there.
If my first set wasn't gonna be there, it was gonna be on the 8th stage anyway. There we go.
Nice.
So I may have actually done my little tag a fair bit too early. So what I was trying to do is something. Well, basically, I was trying to delay my jump so I can actually maintain my momentum and distance. In Banana Mania, actually, there's something called compound jumping because they actually changed how jumping kind of worked in that game. Deadline, would you like to explain that one too?
Yeah, so jumping in Banana Mania is different from this game because when you jump, it compounds the force that your character gets from jumping with the force that your character gets from rebounding off of surfaces. So you can get some really high bounces by just jumping repeatedly in Banana Mania. It's the complete opposite in this game, where jumping is used more as a tool to completely cancel your momentum. So you could fall from like a really high height, and instead of bouncing, if you land and jump, you will instantly cancel your momentum, and you'll just get like the normal amount of height you would normally get from jumping.
Mm-hmm.
Also worth mentioning that there's a speed limit in this game.
Oh yeah, there's a speed cap.
That's what
in a Monkey Ball game.
Rubber roller. There's a speed limit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bridge collision.
Can't have the runners going too fast.
True, and I nearly got inted by the bridge there. I'm a little tilted on the inside that I missed one of my favorite skips to do, but it's all good because there's more cool things to hit in this run. So
oh yeah,
slow finish there, but that's fine. So this next stage, I was actually gonna assume I was gonna take my first death here, but this is a very hard strat to go for. Looks good. Oh, Unity moment. I lost all my speed off of that bounce.
Yeah.
Like. It's easy for me to tell whether or not I'm gonna get all my speed judging off of a bounce. This looks good. Oh, I jinxed it. It's all good. I'll give it a couple more tries because other than that, then I'll just save myself if that happens again.
I don't know if we'll have this issue in this run, but they did bring. Well, they have lives in this game. Nice skip. So in the top right, you have a life counter, so you can actually run out of lives. Where in Banana Mania. Normally in story mode for SMP2 it wouldn't be a problem anyway, but in Banana Mania's challenge mode they got rid of the live system, and you can just like retry as many times as you want. Controversial choice because a lot of people preferred that arcadey the feel, but yeah, they have lives in this game. It's actually the only Monkey Ball game on this block to have lives, which is kind of wild considering kind of what they were known for originally.
Yeah. And nowadays.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say nowadays Monkey Ball games are steering more away from having life counters by default. So this game is basically just like a remnant of Monkey Ball games past.
Yeah, that.
You want to talk about
So-
the strat in this boss fight? Because this
so
is pretty
this-
cool.
This boss unfortunately got nerfed in the Wii version, where this cycle you can literally just one shot it. But for some reason, they decided to change how the cooldown functions for this fight. So I had to literally wait for this cycle, and he should be dead now. Yep. I had to manipulate those little missiles there to make sure we don't get hit, and he takes the maximum amount of damage. So. That is 2 terrible boss fights down.
Many more to come.
Yes. Except, well, the next one is not too bad, but because I changed my controls, the setup for it is quite finicky. Now, if you've played Banana Blitz HD casually, you may notice you may not recognize this music, and I hope you do recognize the music, because for one, they're remixes from Monkey Ball Touch and Roll, but for two, because we get to play on the PC version, I get to mod in the Banana Blitz soundtrack, because for God knows what, Sega just wasn't able to put the original music back, and this is one of the only ones that made it into BBHD.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with this game's soundtrack, but apparently they lost the rights to the original Banana Blitz soundtrack. So
Yeah.
what ended up happening for the
It's a
remake
long
is
way
that they just ended up reusing a lot of music from past Monkey Ball games to varying degrees of fitting for each world.
So the first world has a remix. World 2 is like Monkey Shot Beginner, and then this one, is from Banana Blitz. And then World 4 is a remix. World 5 is the Scary World from Monkey Ball 3D. World 6 is Expert Monkey Boat. World 7 is Extra Stages from Monkey Ball 1 for some reason. World 8 is the Sky one from Monkey Ball 3D. World 9 is and Worlds 9 and 10 are remixes.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I just rattled that off the top of my head.
Yeah, you got those all memorized.
Yeah, and I like playing with the mod because it gives me like a player buff. Because when I do submission videos and whatnot, I feel like I play worse when I don't use the Banana Blitz music. So, but then when I do this, it's just another day in the office essentially with this game.
No, I totally get it. Banana Blitz soundtrack is genuinely amazing. It's one of the best soundtracks in the series, if not the best, in my opinion.
Oh yes. Oh, okay. No bridge collision.
Nice.
So this stage right here is very scary. I will say, it sucks to play casually because you have to play the whole thing. But we can just do this. I'm gonna take the safe route. The IL strike goes directly into the goal, but I want to also demonstrate me being able to cancel my momentum and being allowed to go through the goal just like that.
My
Yeah.
favorite boss. Look at him.
Oh.
The best designed, one of the best designed bosses in the game. This one and the next one are literally how Monkey Ball bosses should have been designed, in my humble opinion. But
Look at him quick. He's not going to be on screen for long.
oh, okay, that's unfortunate. I'll go for the backup. If I can get it.
Nice animation kits.
Nice.
Silly guy.
And there he goes.
There he goes.
Easy fight.
So I'm using square inputs, which makes those diagonal movements a bit more difficult for me. So literally 7 times out of 10, I get the strat now. But even then, it's still pretty straightforward. And if you leave the attacking zone, you can just cancel the animation and try it again. I almost missed it again, funnily enough. And all right, this is where we get to say shoutouts to Unity, because this world is very fun for console players.
Oh dear, yeah.
A lot of stage collision, a lot of inting to happen, and we didn't have that happen so far.
Yeah.
And also for a marathon setting, I would normally take another death on this stage because you see these cracks in the middle of the stage. Potentially I can lose all my speed and bounce all over the place, and bridge collision in general.
Yeah.
And stairs and ball game.
Yeah, if you remember what happened on the second stage of the game, that can happen basically anywhere in this world. It's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, each plank basically has its own collision instead of just being one flat rectangle.
Of course, yeah. It's more fun. It's more engaging.
That wasn't a problem in the Wii version, funnily enough.
Was it not? That's insane.
All right then.
So yeah, so one thing I forgot to point out about the character stats is that each character has a different hitbox size, actually. Sonic, of course, has average, which means we can't go through that little secret passage on 4-2, but Baby and Yan Yan can, and that's actually the fastest way to beat the stage using those characters. Instead of just going around. But Sonic is just way too fast on the ground, and I think there are some hidden stats, but I haven't really looked into like, you know, like what the stats do. Like all I really done was just play the game.
Yeah.
About Banana Mania, yes. The answer is yes, there are hidden stats.
So
Because Mania was built off BBHD, so it uses like the same systems.
Yeah.
And Mania has like, I'll say universalized stats, so every character just has the same stats, but those values still exist within the code, and then they got reused again in Banana Rumble.
Yep.
So yes, there are hidden stats in there that I don't know what the values are.
Speaking of Banana Rumble, on 4-5, there is actually some boost panels there. So that's going to be a returning mechanic in the next run, actually. Which I find really cool because you know, a lot of people criticize Banana Blitz for, you know, being Banana Blitz, and like as someone who really loves this game to death, it's just nice to see Banana Rumble just incorporate a lot of the features from past Monkey Ball games into one. Of course, jumping is not necessarily in the main game. They replaced it with the springs. So
honestly, they didn't end up using the springs a lot in Banana Rumble.
yeah. Honestly, oh my gosh. I was gonna throw it over to oh, that's very cool. Well, we can save this.
Whoa.
Good save. Oh my god. Come on.
Sonic, get up there.
Sonic.
I forgot how broken
There
the
you
jump is in this game. Oh my god.
Again, it cancels all your momentum, so you can use that upward to your advantage too.
That's
Yes.
ridiculous.
I
was gonna say now's the perfect time for our host to go ahead and do host things, because these next few stages I'm not gonna be saying much anyway.
Amazing. Okay, let's get some updates in. So we had $10 from Kaylee come in. Thank you so much for supporting this wonderful cause here with Alice's Gender Affirming Surgery. We appreciate it so much. Just wanted to update everyone on our incentives for our outfit bid war. Now we have Knights in the lead with $10. Now our next run is when that outfit bid war closes. So if you want to see your favorite character between the Desert Cactus outfit, the Clown, Idol, Shadow the Hedgehog, Knights, or Majima, now is the time to get those donations in. We also have our Crypt Custodian Boss Rush open right now for $200. Remember to select that incentive, and we can see some more Crypt Custodian, which will be taking place after our Monkey Ball block. Now, finally, we have another massive milestone that we are working towards all together. If we hit $3,400, we will see a bonus out of bounds run for Portal later. So if you want to see our runner make no attempt to stay in the map and go really, really fast, you will want to see this. So again, $200 incentive for Crypt Custodian Boss Rush, and our milestone of $3,400 for our Portal bonus out of bounds run. And every donation goes directly to that milestone, so we have a 2-for-1 deal going on almost. So make sure to get those donations in, !donate. We will read them here as we continue to support Alice on running through Wonderland. And let's keep enjoying some Monkey Ball, shall we?
Yes, and
That was incredible, by the way.
Yeah,
I literally did all that while you were doing host stuff. Thank you, Lena.
that was so good.
So that skip saves 40 seconds over playing the stage casually. And it's possible to do it in the Wii version, but that stage alone is the big reason why this game is a lot faster than Banana Blitz Wii. Because, you know, with analog controls and then Sonic's really good jumping stat and speed, it just allows you to make those two skips happen.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine doing that on standard with motion controls.
Oh yeah, no.
Now that being said, I've done it on Wii with motion controls, and I found it easiest to do it with Mimi for some reason. Even though Sonic and Mimi do share the same jump stat, I think when the demo for this game came out, I first got the 5-2 skip with Mimi, because she felt really balanced,
Right.
compared to Yan Yan, who's just bouncing all over the place. Even though you can still do the same thing. But this is just pretty cool because we don't have to play it.
Yeah.
I love Pirates Ocean. Like,
Oh.
unironically, it's the best of the Blitz designs in my opinion in terms of stages. It just
That's
works really
That's
well.
an interesting pick. I don't disagree. I do love this world. I love all the Banana Blitz world designs. Really, they're really good.
The
Yeah,
design, like the background looks good. The stages like are really good considering like Banana Blitz HD and also like how it plays.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one I'll try to explain what I'm gonna do here. So this is a very difficult skip as well. So I think this is a good cue to go. That looks good.
Nice.
All right, I'm playing it safe this time because when I did this on the GDQ channel, I literally fumbled the ending because the game hates me.
Oh my god, I was watching. I watched you and I was like, why did you fumble that?
Yeah.
Enemies yet? Because like I mean, we talked about bosses, but I don't think we actually talked about the fact there are enemies in this game because I kind of forgot until they showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're only annoying for the next boss fight, but other than that, we just get right past them.
Yeah.
I used to think when I was a kid, I used to think that like Gongon could destroy the enemies because that's another thing too. So Gongon is the only character in Banana Blitz who can break the bumpers, and they didn't, put that in Banana Rumble, which kind of makes me sad.
Uh-huh.
That would be a nice callback.
Even though the bumpers really they're not really like that big of an issue in that game, but they're used to bumpers pretty common for Banana Blitz at least. So this happens to be one of my least favorite boss fights. My ultimate least favorite one is actually in the 7th world, but I'm not going to say anything about that boss.
Unless you catch hands.
All right. So I like to call this boss Squidward because of the scene from SpongeBob where he whenever he's like doing the errands and he goes underwater. That's why I compare this boss to. But those tentacles, they're disjointed, so, which means you can literally get pushed off the map or just don't touch them.
Yeah.
But in the Wii version, you can actually do a cycle skip where you can hit him well before he's coming out of the water. But I can show you here as to why I can't really go for it. We're gonna get a little closer to him, and the camera just turns. So kind of unfortunate.
All right.
Very cool.
I guess because you're within the little sphere of the boss, so it tries to lock on and just inverts. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I try so many things with that boss too, like inverting the camera controls, lowering the camera sensitivity, which they actually introduced those accessibility features. I think the console version allows you to change the camera sensitivity, but of course this game allows you to at least the PC version allows you to change many things, like including the dead zones, but only through Steam.
Yeah.
All right, so we are into Unity World number 2. I love Cobalt Caverns, but a couple of stages, they are definitely hindered by Unity's collision engine. But this one, obviously not, because this is just you're funny. We're going to wait for the platform to come down, and then we got to do like a skip to the very end, so we don't have to keep waiting.
Yeah. Love waiting in my Monkey Ball game. More
So
of that,
cool.
please.
Let's go auto scrollers.
So we're gonna wait until about 94, like mid 94. And then just like that, we are in.
Nice.
So we have another difficult skip coming up here. So I'm gonna actually lock in for this one, even though I get it seamlessly, but
Yeah. This game is really cool.
good.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Pristine. Oh, I
So-
love seeing that skip.
This game has wires in it.
Yes.
Looks
It's-
inside. Wires.
So it is possible to do that in the Wii version, but you have to remember motion controls exist, and Yan Yan is just way too fast, at least in the air. So it's really difficult to control her aerial movement. So thankfully, I did not get destroyed by Unity on that stage. And then the rest of it, there's actually one stage in this one that I genuinely despise. It's a time loss type of stage, let's just say.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's the best stage in the game, other than 10-5.
Uh-huh.
So that little wire actually used to be like some little gutter, as I like to call it, in the Wii version, because motion controls. But then they just decided to change it into a wire to be more akin with the originals. And I don't know why I decided to go for that, because I just wanted to be cool. But
That was
You are
stuffed.
cool, Bees.
That was awesome. That's stuff in
Alright.
a good way.
Here it is, the best stage in the game, because if you fall off at the end, you can kiss your 30 seconds goodbye.
Yep.
So auto scrollers that you kind of have to pay attention for.
Yeah. See there how like pieces sort of like popping up here and there? That's because of the wonderful collision system that can't decide what to do at high speed sometimes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even jumping. Actually, I will have to jump right here.
All your
Let me
speed
sh-
dying.
weaken. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
So I usually like to finish at around like 6 to 3, which is like honestly fine. Now this stage can be a bit of a cycle bully towards the end. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit here. Hopefully.
Nice. That was a good call.
Nope, I'm not gonna get it, unfortunately.
Oh.
It's a 5-second skip, but it's honestly okay. Because the next boss, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
I forgot about this strat here.
There's actually 3 ways to beat this boss quickly. I'm gonna do the one that's probably the most consistent.
What they
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, that's honestly fine. Rock slide is not fine though.
Pink spot's generous.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Don't sing.
Here.
She's gonna sing.
Oh dear, she's singing.
Yep, she's
Oh,
singing.
she's singing.
Yeah. Well designed, boss. I'm not gonna hit this last one to force her out. I should have one more hit in me. There we go.
Nice, there you go.
So the world record for this one actually like finishes at around like 108 seconds left on the clock. I think it's because I got very lucky with the hits, but yeah, Diva is very mean.
Yeah.
But not as mean as the next boss.
Oh, well, we'll get to her. We'll get to her.
We like
I can't
this boss.
I can't flame her too hard because she actually deserves to be, she deserved to be a playable character in the Monkey Ball series, and I feel like Sega definitely fumbled with not letting Yoko be playable in the future.
I agree.
We love Yoko in this house.
We do.
Yeah, y'all do. I don't. At least in this game. All
No,
right,
no, I totally understand.
let's see if history will repeat itself. It will not. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the way that
So-
goal is placed is evil.
Yeah. I actually forgot what I was going to say for that level, other than it's cringe. But this is like my least favorite world because, as you can see, there's like literally nothing cool going on. Because like aside from that, I'm just holding up and pressing A. There's actually 2 stages. I guess 2 or 3, maybe 4, which is like not, unfortunately, not very. That's like half the stages are cool in World 7. So there's that one. And then we have this one. We're gonna jump down here. Cancel our momentum like so. I should. Okay,
Clean.
barely made it.
Nice.
Nice.
A lot of just jumping down and just falling off stages,
Yeah.
essentially. And then this next stage, I find a lot of casual players kind of RQ the game, which is honestly understandable because if you play it casually, it's not fun. Like you either have to wait or you just have to full send it. So jumped a little too early there, but that should be like a 46, 47? Nice 47.
Nice.
So
I know we mentioned the live system, but we kind of forgot to mention that 10 rings is a 1-up as opposed to the original 100.
Is it 10
actually,
or 20?
it's
Oh,
20.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
10
about
is
that
like
though.
Stalker edition or whatever, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
in touch and roll, I think.
yeah.
Well,
You're good. You're good. I forgot to explain one important thing. The frame rate. So a magician never reveals his secrets, but I'm going to reveal them anyway. I'm playing this game with VSync on 60 FPS. 60 FPS is so that I basically get the console cycles to make it fair. VSync is on with because my monitor is at 144 hertz, and playing this game at a higher frame rate means that the camera is going to be very much weird. So to balance it out, I just turn VSync on and put the game at 60 FPS, and bada bing, bada boom, we're zooming.
yeah, we didn't mention it for the Banana Mania run, but you do the same thing in Banana Mania. It just makes everything a little more consistent. And with Mania, I don't know if Blitz has this problem. Sometimes your inputs just don't get read on the frame, like the frames in between 60.
Yeah, that's it. I feel like it's more of a problem in this game too because you're literally jumping. It's just a whole extra input that you have to account for.
It happens more so in pausing in Banana Mania because well, jumping doesn't exist, but it's same problem. So
all right,
again,
here she is.
She's
Yeah, the hell spawn herself.
little gremlin.
So this little gremlin, little run destroyer. There are fast ways to beating her, and that's literally all you do for the first hit. And that's what you don't want to happen. She runs away.
She found out how to turn her hitboxes off. There you go.
Yep.
Come back.
So now we're gonna wait a little bit to hit her again, so that we don't get a 6 hit. Okay. Get the backup.
Nice.
Yay.
So this is a guaranteed 5 hit fight, thankfully, because if you hit her as she's going up, you have to. She takes less damage, causing an extra cycle, which we don't want that. Bulldozer. This is
Whoa.
Another reason why I don't like this fight is literally this cycle here. It's easier to punish it as Yan Yan, but Sonic has a 4-point jump stat again, so it really makes snake form much more difficult to punish. And she's running away. There we go.
Nice.
Yoko, we'll see you in Banana Mania as a custom character.
Shoutouts to Yoko.
That banana's her soul being transferred into Banana Mania.
Yes. All right, so we go from one of my least favorite worlds into my personal favorite, which is Space Case. Because I forgot to mention, actually I can mention it now. So those boost panels, I'll be using it to perform a very important skip on 8-4, which is in the Wii version, but it's really cool in this game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, World 8 honestly has some of the more fun stages in this game. It's just a good time.
Yes, most definitely. This next stage, however, I didn't mention that, they changed gutters into wires. They actually changed the timer from 90 seconds to 60 and added bumpers at the end, but we don't care about that.
Yeah.
None of it's relevant here.
Nothing matters when we don't have to interact with the stage.
Exactly.
All right, so this is I think this is frame perfect. I want to say it's frame perfect, but it's fine if we don't get it. I'll just play the stage.
Oh.
Even though it's like really cool. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something that I usually never do. Oh, I can't retry. Gosh dang it. My plan failed. No, you have to play the bonus. No.
No, you will play these stages in order.
You're at like 29 minutes. I don't know how close you are to estimate with that, but I think you would have had time. I don't think the next 2 worlds are like.
I'll tell you right now, I'm basically second place to myself on the leaderboards right now. Usually like my marathon runs are at least top 3. I think the last time I ran this was definitely 3rd place because I inted and the game inted me, and I also didn't reset my PC, so it was lagging. That's like my only John. I didn't reset my PC before the run. It's all good though. But in any case, this is most definitely like second place worthy anyway. But I think at this point there's like nothing really more to talk about. So if our hosts would have any cool updates, any cool announcements, now is a perfect time.
Absolutely. So I want to remind everybody that time is so short for our upcoming outfit bid war. So if you want to get those final donations in to choose your costume of choice, now is the time. Again, you can choose between the Desert Cactus outfit, the Clown outfit, the Idol outfit, Shadow the Hedgehog, Knights, or Majima. So make sure to get those donations in and check out our other incentives like our Crypt Custodian Boss Rush that we need $200 to unlock, and everything goes towards our milestone of $3,400 so that we can see an incredible Portal Out of Bounds run. You will not want to miss that. I love a good Out of Bounds run. So get those donations in and let's see what sort of magic we can make as we continue to support Alice in helping with costs for gender affirming surgery. So let's check out this boss. Back to you, Peas.
Alrighty. So this boss unfortunately received a very sad nerf in that of course, with Baby, you can literally go right under them and hit the weak spot from there, but you have to go around and literally hit the bum from there, which is kind of unfortunate because he does all his animations, and the first 4 hits are guaranteed. The last 4 are RNG. The Shadow Ball cycle is like the safest one, but it's also the most risky one. But thankfully, we got through that nicely, and there are no more bosses. Whoa!
That was pretty clean.
I forgot to mention, so for this game, you triggered the beginning cutscene once and then never again. So basically the plot, the guy that I just defeated, he stole those golden bananas. Now supposedly Sonic collects those bananas, right? Why is I here?
You know, it was I all along. He was wearing a Sonic onesie.
Which, actually... I think that's a costume. No, it's only Shadow. No, yeah, it's only Shadow.
Yeah, it's only Shadow.
Personal bias. Y'all should definitely go for Shadow or Majima, one of the two. But
yeah,
Shadow.
Shadow and Majima. Very funny.
Yeah, let's talk about. There are only 2 worlds.
So small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are only 2 worlds left in this run, so you only have that amount of time to pick an incentive or pick a choice for the costume incentive for Banana Rumble. So
less than 5 minutes to be exact, because the funny world record for extras is like less than 5 minutes by yours truly. I forgot to mention that I had the Sonic sweep in this game.
Oh yeah, of course. He's our resident Sonic main in the Monkey Ball Unity games.
Yeah, and I would be using Sonic and Banana Rumble, but he is bad.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Well, they made sure that like none of the DLC characters in Banana Rumble are relevant, which I respect. Well,
Yeah.
except Knuckles. Knuckles is like okay.
I want my pay to win character, even though Sonic wasn't pay to win.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll find out soon. There are more characters coming in the holiday, so we'll have to see.
And also, this game goes on sale very often. So if y'all are looking for a different Monkey Ball experience, this and Mania go on sale like very often. So like literally buy these games on Steam. Like
yeah, actually,
they don't disappoint.
Isn't this game on sale right now? I'm pretty sure I remember seeing it go on sale.
Let me go check.
I know Banana Rumble's on sale for like $32.
Okay, it's not on sale anymore, but it was previously.
Dang.
Yeah, no, all the Monkey Ball games go on sale like once a month. It's you can find them for a good deal. And Black Friday is coming up too, so that's great time to act on that.
Noting they go on sale for like $7-8 a piece.
Oh yeah,
They go down to like really cheap, and for the amount of content you're getting, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And just like that, we are almost done with World 9. You may notice that there's an extra level instead of a boss. And just like that, we are now into World 10.
Ultra Heaven time.
You just chewed through World 9 so fast. I like blinked and you were done with it.
Yep.
You run through.
So this is undeniably the hardest world in the game and one of the hardest worlds in the entire franchise. Because of one stage that actually got changed well before this game was even conceived. So Ultra Heaven 5, if you're a big Monkey Ball fan, they actually forgot to put collision on the final platform in the US version. In the Japanese and the European versions, however, they fixed that collision. And how I found out was I played the Japanese version on my unregional locked Wii. I played it on English, which means they could have actually made an updated disc for us to enjoy.
Oh.
But it's all good. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually expecting to get the secret bananas there. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Hey.
So they add nothing of pure substance other than a bit of a distraction, and no, they don't unlock anything. But whatever cheat website told you that getting all the bananas unlocks characters, that's a lie.
Yeah.
How we get Yoko though?
I wish.
I'm pretty sure I found like an old like GameFAQs guide that like said, oh yeah, you can unlock the boss from World 7 if you get all the secret bananas, and I actually believed it.
Yep.
I tried doing this shit.
All right, this is I'm gonna lock in for here.
Yeah. This is widely considered one of the hardest levels in the entire Monkey Ball series.
Yeah, the shrine was
Ooh.
nasty.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that bounce to the side was right next to a post, so he's had a pretty easy time with it.
You got it. Play it safe.
And
Nice.
clean.
Yeah. Don't want to risk anything on that last part.
Those pyramids
Yeah.
are nasty.
Countless runs and even marathon runs, I have choked the ending of Ultra Heaven 5, and that left a very bad taste in my soul. But yeah, literally after 10-5, the rest of the game is just free, to put it simply.
Yeah.
But actually, except for maybe 10-8, but this one we don't really have to play. I'm gonna go for a skip that's not in the world record right now. Oh, I didn't miss it. And this goes in. Yep.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
I don't want to jinx this, but this might be extra. I don't think this is extra's record. I'd look. No, actually, no, it's not, because I took a death. Never mind. I forgot about my AGTs for a second and how many deaths I took in the run. Because if you see my life count, it's like almost 30.
This is still a pretty good run, all things
It's a
considered.
very good run.
And time's going to be coming up whenever I cross the goal. And unfortunately, this will be the last time you'll be. I'll be on the mic.
Dang. Can't believe you're leaving us so soon.
Sobbing emoji. All right, so we're just gonna play a little safe here, and time.
GG's.
That is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD for the Nintendo, Saturn, PC, Sega, whatever.
That's my favorite console.
But in any case, oh yeah, I do shout outs now because this will be the last time you hear from me. But so shout outs to Deadline and Swim for being on comms. This is the first time I've actually had y'all on the mic for running Banana Blitz HD, and y'all did really good.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
If y'all want to stay up to date, when I stream or whatnot, but first of all, get those donations in before you even follow any of us. Get those donations in, or you're going to explode. You can find me on twitch.tv/PeaceSMB. Follow me on Blue Sky, which is also PeaceSMB. And that is pretty much that. There are more shout outs that one. Actually, I'll play this right now. If you want to see ILs of this game in particular, you check out smbelite.net. And I'm pretty sure Deadline and Swim and Heels will be talking about that in the next run. But I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna hop off now. Thank you so much for having me, y'all. And again, get those donations in and have a blessed night.
Thank you, Peace.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Peas. Everyone, let's give another round of applause to Peas for that great Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD run. We are going to be taking a short break, but don't go anywhere because our Super Monkey Ball block continues very soon with Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. Stick around, everybody. You won't want to miss this.
We had our fun, played our games, then my world was spun. Your wings are tattered, torn to shreds, I thought you were the one. You jumped the gun, I slipped your grip, and now I've gotta run. Our hearts feel no pain. You spun your web, put your lies, thought I didn't know.
They're not secrets, not lies if you don't know.
You played your games.
All right, everybody. Hello. How are we all doing tonight? If you are just joining us, hey, welcome to Running Through Wonderland. Running Through Wonderland is a speedrunning marathon for mutual aid benefiting our friend Alice as she prepares for gender-affirming surgery in February 2025. We will be live on this channel every day from Wednesday, October 16th through Sunday, October 20th. Stay tuned to see some amazing runs. If you would like to see our full schedule, you can type !schedule in chat. As mentioned, we have had so many incredible runs so far, and we are raising money for such a great cause. Thank you so much to everybody who has been supporting us here, sending in your donations, watching all of our runs, working towards our incentives. It has been amazing. We have raised over $3,250 for Alice's gender affirming surgery, which is just so heartwarming to see. Thanks so much to some of our donators. For example, we got $10 from Zooch. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. And we also have $25 from Logarithm. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for donating. I do want to take this time as well to check in on our incentives. We have our outfit bid war closing any minute as we get ready for Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. This is your last chance to snipe a character. We have knights currently in the lead, but any of them could take it in our last couple of minutes, so now is the time. We also have a Crypt Custodian incentive that is currently open. We need to hit $200 in order to get a boss rush in Crypt Custodian, where we will see our runner defeat all 12 bosses in 5 minutes. Isn't that amazing? We have already raised $110 towards our incentive, which means we only need $90 more to unlock this run. We are so excited to see a potential boss rush, so let's keep it rolling.